behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a great interview coming up shortly. But before we begin, don't forget about that subscribe button and bell buttons below you there, and you're always going to be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And there's that comment section at the bottom. Go ahead and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you there. And the description part, as well as the closing credits at the end of the show, will have ways to contact us. So stay tuned for that. From Norman, Oklahoma today, we had Maggie McClure from the Imaginaries, and her and her husband Shane are in the group together, and they're a really awesome group, and they were performing on the movie Reagan, starring Dennis Quaid as Ronald Reagan, and they were really awesome on that movie, and I think you're really going to love this interview, and the song as well. And we'll get to that in a second, but first, here's a quick word from the Caden Gordon Show, so don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Norman, Oklahoma today, we have Maggie from the Imaginaries, and a very awesome band, by the way. Thanks for coming on the show, Maggie.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, no problem. I've seen some of your videos. I've seen even the cover of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, My Eyes Adored You. I really love that one, and I think that's probably one of my top favorites anyway. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you know the story behind that?
No, actually I don't. You can tell us about it if you like.
Sure. So Shane and I appear in the movie Reagan that is in theaters right now, and we recorded that song for the movie. So you see us and hear us in the film, which is really cool. And so I don't think we probably would have recorded and released that song if it weren't for the film, but man, what an awesome song. And we're so glad to have had the opportunity to work on that.
Well, that's great, and like I said, that's the first song I heard from you guys. I really loved it there. How did you and your partner end up starting all this? I mean, have you always wanted to be an artist since you were a kid? Maybe it just fell into it later. Tell us your story, though. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, so I started piano lessons when I was 5, and I've just always had a love for music. I started writing and playing piano and singing all at the same time in middle school, and started performing in front of my friends and family and peers. I was in band growing up, played percussion. I was on the drum line in high school. I was in a few bands in high school, and I studied music business at Oklahoma City University. And I've been a solo artist since 2003 or so. I've put out 5 solo albums, and then Shane and I met through music. He is a blues rock guy, and he has put out 5 solo albums as well under his name, Shane Henry. And I opened a show for him, and that's how we met. And we've been married now for 13 years, and we didn't start the band together until we got an opportunity to go to Muscle Shoals, Alabama, and be a part of this thing called the One Mic series, which was an incredible experience and opportunity, and prompted us to go back to make our debut album there. And we have been recording our second album, also tracked in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. So that's kind of the quick story of the Imaginaries and myself as an artist.
Well, that's great. I hope you'll be around for a long time. I know people just love your music, as me especially. We were just talking about Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Were they like an idol for you growing up? I mean, were they influences? Did you have others as well?
Yeah, I definitely have been familiar with Frankie Valli's hit songs growing up, and grew up on all kinds of music. And I think for me personally, my influences getting started were more of the female singer songwriters and piano players like Nora Jones and Carole King and Alicia Keys. And I remember Amy Grant was my first concert. Um, I remember getting a karaoke tape when I was little, and Bonnie Raitt was on there. So I think all of those influences definitely go into the music that I make today. And Shane has a ton of influences as well, and all of those also go into the Imaginaries. The more soulful songs, like the Frankie Valli song, comes really easily for Shane, and we have a fun time exploring that genre as well.
Okay, and by the way, if you want to see that video, that won't be the video we'll be showing today, but look it up on YouTube, to The Imaginaries, My Eyes Adored You. I know you really love it. And are you in any going to any concerts nowadays? So for people that are in the area, they might want to check you out.
Yeah, we just played in Kansas City 2 nights ago, opening for Sixpence None the Richer, which was awesome. We have been on our Wheels to the Pavement tour for 4 months, going on five. So we're just now kind of wrapping that up. So we're heading into the holiday season, and we've got some holiday shows. We'll be playing December 13th in Oklahoma City. We'll be playing November 29th in Guthrie, Oklahoma. We'll be opening for the Gatlin Brothers. It actually hasn't been announced yet, but we're very excited about that. And a few other Christmas shows here and there, some in the Dallas area. And we're booking our tour for 2025 around our album release. So everybody can keep up with our tour dates at imaginariesband.com.
Okay, we'll go to imaginarybands.com, like she said, and check out everything, even concert dates. And I know that they would love to see you there, so I hope you do that today. And the video that we're actually going to be playing in just a moment is going to be called Crossroads. It's a very good song. What's the story behind that song? It's a really great song, as I said. I know I would love to hear the story behind it.
Thank you. Yeah, so we had been carrying around this idea for a while. Shane actually came up with the initial idea and thought it would be fun to do a flip on the old folklore tale of Robert Johnson selling his soul to the devil down at the crossroads. And so we got together with our friend Bradford Loomis in Nashville when we were out there one day, and wrote this song in just a couple hours. It just kind of came out, and I think we all knew that it was really something special. And we just the whole thing is about not giving in to darkness and temptation, and just staying true to the path, and sticking true to your guns and your faith. And that's what it's about. And I think it's really cool that it came out now. We never really thought it had like a spooky vibe, but it does. It's like got this mysterious, swampy, and it is a little spooky, and so we thought, well, this will be fun to put out around Halloween, and it just happened that way, not even on purpose. So thank you. We are really happy with how it turned out. We recorded it in Muscle Shoals last year, basic tracking, and then Joe Bonamassa played his guitar parts over the track in Nashville last year as well, at Yakland Studio with our friend Stephen Lywicki. So yeah, thank you. And the music video is filmed in Oklahoma with our friend Reagan Elkins, who directed, and just really happy with how it's all come together, and the response it's been getting.
Okay, well, go check this video out, which we will in a second, and I know you guys are going to love it. And again, make sure you check out the Reagan movie, and they'll be featured in that. And I guess that's all the time we have for right now, Maggie, and I want to thank you so much for being on the show. Come back anytime you want to plug something new.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, and here it is, Crossroads, and it begins right now.
Devil won't lead me down at the crossroads. Devil wanna get a little piece of my soul. All that you want, all that you see, he keeps on trying to swindle me. But devil won't find me down at the crossroads. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Break the chains and let me be. The devil can't get his hands on me. I ain't gonna let him get a hold. Those dirty lies he's selling me, bent on any Calvary. I ain't going down. I ain't going down to the crossroads. Daddy always showed me how to believe, and Mama didn't raise no fool to be deceived. Some things just can't be undone, and darkness comes for everyone. I know Gabriel gonna shelter me. No, 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 no. Singing no, 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 no. Break the chains and let me be. Devil can't get his hands on me. I ain't gonna let him get a hold. Those dirty lies he's selling me, bent on any Calvary. I ain't going down. I ain't going down to the crossroads.
Something is coming. No more, no more running. Something is coming. No more, no more running. Holy Ghost, come over me. Stand up and face the enemy.
Break the chains and let me be. Devil can't get his hands on me. I ain't gonna let him get a hold.